So InfoSum being acquired by WPP and what that means to the industry. Well, firstly, we're delighted. I think first and foremost, it's really important to just reaffirm that InfoSum as a brand still remains. The privacy secure, separated, federated way of working will not change. Data will always remain decentralised and everyone who controls data will have the ability to do so. What this does bring to us though is the ability to accelerate things. So accelerate our roadmap and also pave the way for the future of data collaboration, which is AI-led. So not just thinking about this in terms of IDs, but the application of AI over those IDs to enable marketing at scale everywhere. We're super excited about the InfoSum Experian partnership. You know, from an identity perspective, this is giving something new to the UK that hasn't really been achievable in the past. And certainly if you think of the context of how InfoSum's worked in the UK historically, we've primarily been the go-to for CTV. We enable activations at scale across ITV, Channel 4, etc. Whereas programmatic at scale hasn't necessarily been as deliverable. What we've been missing is the ability to translate a client's hashed email securely, and obviously in a decentralised way, into an identity that works at scale across the likes of the trade desk. And critically, Experian fill that gap, and they are the trusted source to fill that gap, which obviously aligns with our overarching strategy of decentralisation, trust, privacy. InfoSum has 4 core deliverables: insights, planning, activation, and measurement. The reason I reiterate that is because it all starts with insight. And I think the easiest way of thinking of insight from our perspective is to split it into 2 sort of core parts. One is strategic insights, and the other is actionable insights. So looking at strategic insights, where Experian come into the mix here is the ability to give our clients access to rich data sets to help them better understand what's going on with their customers, outside of what they know about their customers. A practical example would be the banking data that Experian have been working with that can help a client understand share of wallet, something they can take to the board and help make decisions on at a strategic level. There's then the actionable side of insights, which is almost linking back to identity, but using the richness of Experian data to enable clients to take a seed audience, for example, individuals who are high value, high spenders, and use the combination of the rich insights that Experian have and their identity to identify lookalikes and run scaled activations against those lookalikes. So it's not just the insights alone, it's the ability to then do something with them that's meaningful to the client from a marketing context.